of the.
Wait, no, put it. We gotta keep.
Podcast.
Don't start it yet because it has to be in the same place
Oh, you're
throughout the entirety,
Are you
or else
start
it's gonna
recording?
sound weird.
Should we start?
Yeah, we'll start now.
Alright. Welcome to episode 1 of the Sixth Sense podcast. To begin, mock draft.
Yo, that's so fucking weird, man.
Nah.
To
Okay.
begin,
Alright.
it's like we're.
Alright. To start, we got mock draft. 2021 mock draft. It's coming up in a week, July 29th. So, shut
Yo,
up.
why are you making so weird? All right, so
Bro, shut up.
let me explain, bro. Okay, so what we're gonna do is that basically we're gonna go. Should we go left to right or right to left? Does it matter?
We go left to right.
Okay, we'll go left to right, and we're each gonna make selections for the team that's picking at that number.
I know justification, bro.
It's justification. We're gonna debate about it. We're gonna do all sorts of stuff. All right.
It's gonna be a fun time,
Alright.
guys. Alright.
Yo,
Alright,
I-
so can I
okay.
start?
Yeah.
all right.
Alright, so this is pretty self-explanatory. It's like the consensus number one. There should be no debate. It's Cade Cunningham. It's like a long, lanky guard. He shows a lot of playmaking potential, scoring potential. Like it's hands down Cade Cunningham at one. Like there's not much to say other than that.
Who's your player comparison for him?
I guess I'd give him like Luka Doncic, LaMelo Ball, just like a tall guard who can like do a little bit of everything and shows like defensive potential.
Yeah. All right.
I forgot we're recording a podcast. Alright. Number 1 for me.
No, we're going number 1, number 2, number 3.
Oh, we're
number
going like
4.
that?
No, what are we doing each number 1 and then
Oh
number
well,
two?
everyone has Cade, right?
I mean,
Like,
yeah.
is it-
It's
I don't
literally
know,
everyone
what
has
if Game
Cade.
Casey doesn't pick him?
It's not. He doesn't make
I
his
have
bed,
number.
right?
I have Cade number 2. Pistons said they might trade the pick.
They're not trading
That's
the
not
pick.
happening, right? Cade, it's generational player. I think my player comp would be like Tatum and Doncic. Though.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Doncic.
Yeah. Pistons
Tatum.
better not mess it up, bro. Cade, he's looking kind of nice.
Yeah. All right, you gonna get into number 2?
Yeah. I need to go number 2.
No, you should start number 2.
Should
It's
I?
like we start 1.
Alright, so I'll go number 2. Number 2, I got the best scorer in the draft, Galen Green.
He's the best
Right.
scorer.
He's easily the best scorer. Right? He was scoring on grown ass men in the G League.
True.
In the G League,
That's fair.
scoring on efficiently, right? He could go downhill easy. He's great at finishing around the rim. He worked on his jump shot. That was a question mark before he went to the G League. Like people were saying he couldn't shoot that well. He was doing like step back threes. He was making all these off the dribble shots. So he's just like pure scorer.
That's the Rockets pick, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Rockets pick. The only question mark would be like just shot selection, like if he settles too much shooting. But other than that, easily the best scorer in the
Okay,
draft.
why wouldn't they take Evan Mobley then?
Yeah, I have Evan
Mobley?
Mobley at 2. I have Evan Mobley.
I don't have
too.
Evan
Mobley
Mobley.
doesn't
I'm
have.
just asking.
Okay, Mobley doesn't like Mobley's. I don't know, man. I don't like drafting centers so high because centers
Yeah.
is
That's not a legitimate.
That's
Nah,
not-
that's
that's
a
not-
legitimate criticism now because James Wiseman last year and then the year before that Marvin or like 2 years
Okay,
ago Marvin Bagley.
you have a point, but I think Evan Mobley can be different just because 7'1" with a huge, like a great wingspan. He has the frame for NBA success. He's shown shot blocking. He's shown rim protection.
He only
He's
weighs
shown-
210.
he's 1 through.
He's
He's
like skinny. He's skinny.
yeah, but
I
he
got-
can
this
guard
is
1
like-
through 5, bro.
That's
the
true,
thing.
but he's not gonna. Can he guard 5? Like the biggest. Can he guard Jonas? In the
Yes,
post?
that- not-
no,
he
he's
can-
maybe
210. He's 210.
Maybe he'll struggle, but like in a system defense, I think like he's really good on rotations. He's good at pick and roll coverages. Like he might get knocked down by like traditional big men, but like
if you have to give up that, like that's the biggest concern, then that's okay because you could gain that.
Especially with the Rockets picking up a guy like KPJ. Like you just got yourself
Bro.
a scorer. Like do you really want another
If
guy
you're the
who's ball
Rockets, you
dominant?
don't go for fit, bro. You just go
Yeah.
for straight talent. I think he has the second
know.
after Cade. He has the most talent in the draft, bro.
Jalen Green? Okay,
Yeah,
I can
Jalen
agree.
Green.
A guy who can score at all 3 levels is important. But
He's a pure scorer, bro. Like
I don't know. I think Evan Mobley's rim protection is just important for the Rockets. right
Mobley's good if you have someone to like.
now. I think the
and
only
so-
way Houston drafts Green is if they plan to like trade with Cleveland in order to get assets.
We're drafting me 100%.
All right, we'll see
All
about
right.
that. So,
Okay.
Case Man, what do you have to say about that?
Number 2, who do you think?
Mobley. They
Mobley.
need a big man.
I think if you
Maybe
want
a big
if you
man
want
is true.
Mobley though, you need to pair him up. I mean, I guess you could pair him up with KPK, but
John Wall's there, like
Yeah.
as like a guy who can like help him.
that's true. But nah,
He made Martian Gortat look an all-star at one point.
those freaking knows were Dudley. Yeah,
Yeah, like
2014, no 2015.
Even
bro,
though
he was
his
big
like
with-
skill
swept us.
might not be there, but like his basketball IQ is not going to change, so you can help him. Kind of like Chris
Yeah.
Paul like aiding DeAndre Ayton this year.
That's why I have Evan Mobley going number 3 because I think
To
he
Cleveland?
to Cleveland because
Okay.
he brings more to the table when he's in Cleveland as opposed to Houston.
That's
He does
true.
more.
That's true. But
And the top 4 prospects in this draft are all guards and wings. And Cleveland's already got like an overload at both of those positions. They got Isaac Okoro last draft. The year before they got Darius Garland.
They're gonna
Colin
get Colin
Sexton.
Sexton though.
they're gonna think about trading Colin Sexton.
Yeah,
They're
Allen.
gonna trade him, bro.
Yeah, that's the only
There's
thing.
no
They have
way
Jared
they don't.
Allen, so the fit's gonna be kind of awkward.
Yeah, exactly. No, but what if they don't want to pay Allen? Like if they keep their
Yeah.
cap open, because Allen's most likely looking for, I would say, like 20 mil, maybe a little bit more than that, and he's probably gonna look for a big deal because like the level of rim protection he gives and just being like a roll man, shot blocker, and rebounding, like it's hard to find like a traditional big like him. Like even though his offense is pretty basically like a black hole, like he's just coming off like the pick and roll, basically just putting up like offensive rebounds. Like they're probably gonna pay him because if Mobley does, like Jalen Green just like you said, he shows more upside, like scoring potential, especially if they look to shop Sexton. That's why I have Green going to Cleveland.
Number 3, I have Mobley too. I like the reason I chose Green over Mobley. Like I guess that like whoever, is because like I guess you need a perimeter. I think perimeter scoring is like perimeter players are way more important than centers. Because you look at the playoffs this year. The Andrew and DeAndre Ayton, like everyone else, Clippers were running Batum at center. Jazz got destroyed with running Gobert at center. So Mobley,
Yeah, but Gobert can't guard.
yeah, that's the thing. That's why I like Mobley. Mobley at 3, he could guard 1 through 5. He's so switchable. He's so good on defense, like Anthony Davis-esque. Offense, he could finish on the rim. He's shown potential to shoot. I think you could run him at the 4 if you wanted to with Allen. I think you could do it. Even though it's kind of weird, you could do it. I think you could do it.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
Mobley this summer will be a good, like a decent jump shooter. Like
Yeah. Who you got the player comparison for?
Mobley,
Anthony
Davis. You could say Bam.
Chris Bosh.
You could say Chris Bosh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chris Bosh. I don't think he shows the playmaking level that Bam does, boy.
No, he's like for a center, he's actually pretty decent.
Yeah, but Adebayo is really good.
Adebayo was like insane, but
All right. H-Man. What do you got for 4?
Yo, gotta be Jalen Suggs.
Yeah, it's not really a question.
Yeah, it's Suggs.
he's a perfect.
But then they gotta get rid of one of our guards.
We're definitely signing and trading Lowry.
Yeah.
He's not the type of guy to just leave straight up. We're probably gonna get like a first rounder.
But I don't
maybe,
want to
like,
trade Lowry though.
we have to trade. It's time. It's time for his.
inevitable.
Yeah.
He wants to go play winning basketball, and I don't think we can play. We could have a chance of playing winning basketball sometime in the future, but by that time, like he won't be as effective as he is now.
Yeah.
So I think it's time to like trade him.
I think Suggs is a perfect culture fit. Like he fits the culture well. He's like
Exactly. He's like a winning player.
he's such a
He won the
winner.
NCAA championship, right?
Yeah.
He lost the
He brought him to
finals.
the finals.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
They almost had an
he lost
undefeated
to
season.
Baylor.
Oh,
But he's
wow.
such a winning. He makes winning plays, right? He's
Yeah.
great on defense. Raptors love that type of those guards who play
Yeah.
defense.
Mm-hmm.
He's
He's a 6'4" guard.
6'4", great on defense. He's pretty athletic.
His IQ.
He's smart. He's a good passer.
Yeah.
They say
He's an elite
They say he's a
passer.
floor general like Kyle Lowry. So if Kyle Lowry is
Yeah,
still
he's
on
like
the
a
Raptors,
perfect
then
replacement.
Lowry can
And I think
mentor him.
I think it gives Van Vliet like an easier time this season, like because last season with him in and out with injury, like him his efficiency was terrible. Like I
Yeah.
understand he's taking primarily threes, but shooting 38% as a starter, It's like-
It's
pretty-
because he doesn't have to be the on-ball guard.
exactly. He can play more off ball now, and he's more comfortable in his
Yeah.
role.
I think the only weakness you could say about Suggs is like
Shooting.
shooting, but
I still think he'd be
shooting
like
is
decent.
yeah, it's still decent. The mechanics look good, right? The percentages weren't horrible. Like I think in the NBA he'll translate. He'll be a good shooter. He's just a winning player. I think he could be like, I don't know if he'll be a superstar, but I think he'll be like an all-star for years.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe like a 4-time all-star.
I have a
type.
hard time calling people who aren't like legitimate like stars like in college like all stars because
I mean,
He
he
was
was
the
a
best-
star.
he was the
in
best college
He was the
player.
best college player.
I guess.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I know what you mean.
the more like isn't he? I believe like isn't he 20?
He's
Like
20.
21?
He's
No, he's
19.
19. He's freshman.
19.
Oh,
He's a
really? He's a
freshman.
freshman.
I know he's 20.
Oh.
Double
No,
check
it says 19 right
19?
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know.
That's,
But
yeah,
19.
19.
I feel like Mobley, Cade, and Jalen Green just have more upside, which is why I
Yeah.
have them.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Player
think-
comparison.
I have Drew Holiday, right? So same winning plays. He's a winner, good defender. I think offensively they're both similar, right? They love getting to the rim. Jump shots kind of Actually, Drew Holiday's a good shooter, but Jalen Suggs is
I got Jason Kidd because I think
Jason Kidd.
Jason
Yeah,
Kidd.
wow.
He's
I could
As
see
a
it.
ceiling?
as a ceiling,
Okay.
very bad.
He's-
And I think he also shows when he finishes around the rim because he does like crap. He doesn't like contact. He goes around.
No, but he's
defenders.
athletic though. Like he'll.
So I
still
got
dunk
also
on you.
Derrick Rose in his prime.
Derrick
Yeah,
Rose.
Yeah, Derrick Rose.
Yo,
I
that's
got-
some high
that's the
comparison.
guard. That's the guard.
I feel like that's
player
some,
wise, it makes sense. Like
I feel like there's some like biased Raptors like
There's a bit of bias. I think he's the second best. I was watching a lot of his film like a couple days ago. Like he just has like a winning mentality about him. Like there's some
Yeah.
things that you can't coach. Like his last the seconds where he hit that game winner, he literally got the game winning block and then he did a full court pass down to because he used to be a football player. He
Yeah,
got
he
a full
used to-
court pass and he like single handedly won him that game.
the people who call those games, they let you know every time. But they're like, yo,
Yeah.
he used to play football. You guys know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand. Like I'm on the Jalen Suggs hype train. Like I don't want to move down. I want Jalen Suggs. I just like All-Star. I can see it. Anything above that, I don't know.
I think he might be better than Mobley. He could make the argument.
Player comparison, I would probably say like. I think I would say Drew Holiday, like maybe like I don't know, maybe because I'm just thinking of Lowry right now, but
Yeah.
like a guy who plays gritty, like a high IQ basketball player, like he just has like some type of like a different. He brings like an intensity to the game that like instigates winning. So I just think that's why I give him like
perfect
Kyle Lowry.
culture fit. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, but like say the Raptors give up the 4th pick because we might go after Ben Simmons or we might go after another All-Star like trade Lowry and then the 4th pick goes away.
I don't think we could
what
trade Lowry and the 4th pick at the same
Yeah.
time.
No, but what if you're trying to pay for someone good?
Like
really?
like really, who's on the market right now that's reasonable? Ben Simmons, yeah,
is
because
one.
his stock is at an all-time low.
I don't like the fit with Siakam, but
I guess so.
you
Siakam
could
just
run
had
men in the center to be honest, but
Siakam just had like a really bad shoot. I think he shot like 28% on threes on 4 attempts a game. I think.
Bro, Tampa
bounce
don't
back,
count
yeah.
though. Tampa don't count.
Okay,
yeah,
but
it was such a weird season.
I guess so. I don't know. There's lots of question marks about Siakam going into next season. We'll see.
You want to go to number 5? So you want to go to number
Alright.
5?
No, going around, right?
So who's it?
Number 5, it's
Isn't
the
it-
Magic.
So is it me or Casey?
It's you, because, yeah.
Oh, okay. So, Orlando, like, I'm really not sure, but I think it's like for me, it's between Scotty Barnes and Jonathan Kuminga. But I think I'm just taking Kuminga because he just shows a little bit more upside. Because I don't know much about him, to be honest, but I think from what I can hear about Scotty Barnes is like he gives you a little bit of everything. His mechanics are there, but his shot is not like efficient. Like he shoots not that great from like
25% from 3.
Yeah, 25. So,
He's
but the
under
mechanics
42.
is there, the potential. But I think for Orlando, like, I don't think they need any more like ball handling, like especially with their point guard situation, where they have like a lot of raw talent, like R.J. Hampton, Cole Anthony,
Markelle.
Yeah, Markelle. I was forgetting about him. Yeah, so I think they go for another like wing, a guy who Jonathan Kuminga has like shown flashes of really good defense. He has potential, like a lanky guy, 6'7". I think he stands at 6'7", 6'8". I think he'd be nice with Jonathan Isaac. And I think he pushes that. He gives a chance for the Orlando Magic's defense to like improve. And I think he can just be like a knockdown guy. Like I'm not sure if he can be a knockdown guy right now, but I think in the future he shows like he has a lot of potential. He could be like, I don't know, he could match like the level of skill of like some of these other guys in the draft. Like I don't know, Jalen Suggs. Like he just has that potential.
Number 5, I also have Kuminga. I don't like Kuminga though. I don't, but I think Orlando will take him at 5, and I see why they take him at 5.
Athleticism breeds like defense most of the time.
Yeah, I heard he's not that good of a Denver. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he's not that good.
What young guys does the Magic have? What's
Yeah.
his name? Alfred Payton?
No,
I'm in Markel.
2015,
I'm
bro.
in Markel.
I was so high on Alfred Payton.
No, didn't Markel Fultz had a good?
yeah, but he's in and out
got
with
it.
injuries. Like he's
Yeah.
always good when he's not always, but he's really solid when he's on the floor.
I
He's
think-
just not on the floor enough.
But yeah, Kuminga. I'm pretty sure he's not a good defender. I don't know. I haven't.
Yeah, I don't know
Says
much
here
about him either.
he's a good perimeter defender.
Yeah,
He says that?
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew
Okay.
it.
Well, I
But I'm
heard
not-
he
So what?
is.
The Magic only have Fultz and Mo Bamba that they don't run.
Fultz, they have Cole. They have a lot of guys. Fultz, Cole Anthony, R.J. Hampton, Jonathan Isaac,
They have that.
Obama, Wendell Carter,
Oh, Jonathan
They have some
Isaac.
Okiki. Yeah, that's his name.
Okiki. Yeah, he's a
I'm
pretty sure he's a
friends
knockdown shooter. I don't know. I don't follow
I think
Magic
he's a good-
basketball. I don't know anyone who
They got the
does.
veteran Terrence Ross.
He's gone. He's gone next year. But
Why?
Kuminga.
That's not nice.
He's not. No offense to Terrence Ross, but he's not like he's
Raptors Ross. He fell off.
51 points, Ross. But yeah, Kuminga, I think he's gonna struggle to score in the NBA. The mechanics look good, like on his gum shot, but I don't know. I don't know. I think he'll struggle in the NBA a little bit, but I think the potential is definitely there. I think if he reaches his potential, he'll be easily like, I think he could be better than Suggs and Mobley if he reaches his potential. But I guess don't think he will. I don't really like the fit with Isaac. I think it's kind of like redundant with having both like kind of big guys who are kind of raw offensively. But I still think they're gonna pick Kuminga at 5. I'm not the biggest fan, but yeah.
Yeah, I also have Kuminga going 5. You know, I don't have much to say, to be honest.
Yeah.
All
All right, player comparison. I got OG Anunoby because
Yeah, I think that's a really like
Yeah.
I think like young OG, like first year OG is a good comparison. Like another guy who's shown flashes of defense. He's not exactly he really doesn't have like a bag, but he can be knocked down at times.
Jalen
So,
Brown.
I don't know. I
Jalen
don't.
Yeah.
Brown. Oh yeah, he was very raw when he came into the league, but he was knocked down.
What's the player count on the website? What does it say?
it was OG Anunoby and Jalen Brown.
No,
I don't see that. I don't know. I kind of see Gillen Brown, but like not as good defensively, not as good score wise. Like I mean, like raw Gillen Brown. He could
But
score.
he might develop like Jalen Brown.
Yeah, but I think Kuminga showed potential to score like in the high post. He bullied a lot of guys, so I don't know.
But that could be a concern because at the NBA level, not a lot of guys get bullied.
Yeah,
you know?
that's what I think. I heard someone say that too. But that's what I'm trying to. I don't know. The way he scores, I don't know if it'll translate that well.
Yeah.
I don't really like him.
We don't want another Shabazz Muhammad on our hands. Post up.
Bro,
Deadly post.
that's post up as a small forward in the game, bro.
All
All
right.
right, let's move on to 6.
6.
Is that me
Go?
go?
Yes, you.
Like kind of controversial, bro.
All
Number
right.
6, I got the second best scorer in the draft, James Bouknight, bro.
Oh
no,
my God, man.
Oh, I can't.
No, okay, I don't, bro. Barnes is nice. I'll say why I don't. Bro, like
All right,
Barnes,
why?
Bouknight, bro. He's a professional scorer, bro. I think he's on UConn, right? Can you check? I'm not sure.
I have no idea.
He's on. I remember him being on UConn. He was like the only guy on that team. He was just putting up buckets.
That could be empty stats. You don't know
He's
that.
not even on the.
Bro, I don't care.
He's
Like,
not in top
shit.
10, bro. What the?
He's not on top
He's
10.
not.
on the
I don't
NBA
care. I
draft
don't
board.
care what those guys have to do. Those are nobodies.
It's
Coming,
the NBA website. NBA.com.
screw those guys. But Bouknight, he's a professional scorer. He scored
I'm
all
pretty
three
sure his name is
levels.
Blue Knight, not
Wait,
Blue.
I don't care. He's a bucket
There
though.
it is.
He could
He
score.
went to UConn.
He could
did
score
go to
all
UConn.
3 levels.
Bro, they have him as the 23rd.
Bro,
Damn.
no. Okay, he could score at all 3 levels. He has the nicest hezzy in the game. He's like making like contested shot after contested shot. Like he was score. The only 2 things you could say about him concerns. Actually not 3. Actually, it's kind of sad. But one is like what he can do other than scoring because he can't play off ball. Like I think he shot like 27% from 3, but he could shoot. Because off ball he can't play that well. Number 2, what does he do other than scoring? I don't know either, but he can score really well.
But like, you think he can translate that to an NBA level?
Easy, especially
Easily.
OKC, right?
Okay.
I think OKC would be the perfect fit next to Shea.
that's true.
Next to Shea.
Next to Shea as a guy who
Kemba's
could
there
like
too,
be
though.
as a 1B.
Okay, Kemba is there. Yeah.
Kemba, bro, it's gonna be like an
I
alpha.
feel like
for
Kemba and him, like, if they were to team up, which is not going to happen. He's not going to go
Yeah,
past,
he's
like,
not.
he won't even go past 50. I think I have him around 13. Like, I don't have him.
Bouknight?
Yo,
Yes,
but,
Blue
yo,
Knight.
realistically, bro, the OKC isn't drafting him. Like, what?
Yeah, OKC doesn't.
I
They
don't
have a
think-
guard.
You
I
don't
don't-
even think they
they
trade
have-
down or anything?
Okay,
You
I think
at number 6.
if they get 6, they should trade down. But I don't like. I'm just saying for the purposes of the
Also,
draft.
the
I'm not
fit
sh-
with Shea.
No, but
That's
Shea,
a that's a good
Shea-
fit.
Shea is a great fit with anyone because he is like the perfect combo guard
Yeah.
in the NBA. You paired him up with Chris Paul just last year, and he was like phenomenal. Like he was doing great.
Yeah.
I think he's just like too. Shea Gilgeous is like honestly like one of my favorite players. This is a different topic, but I'm just saying he's like really skilled, and people need to stop sleeping on him.
Yeah, OKC has such a nice. Yes, if you're an OKC fan, man, you're lucky. So many picks, bro. But, but I have Bouknight.
All right, who do you have compared to Bouknight?
Bro, I didn't think about that. Go around, talk about your 6 pick. I'll think
All
about
right.
it.
Obviously, the right answer is Scotty Barnes.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like a mini Draymond Green. That's my player comparison. You know, he's a good playmaker. He's a good defender. He does everything that the Thunder, need at right now. Like they got Shea to build around, and then they just traded for another pick at 16. And I think the perfect player is Scotty Barnes. What do you think?
Case man, you're gonna go yours.
There you go.
All right, so I'm gonna go Scotty Barnes, just like Saji, because he just gives you a little bit of everything except shooting. Like the mechanics are there again with him, but
Scotty Barnes.
yeah,
Oh,
the mechanics are there. It's just the shot itself is not there. Shooting like 25% in a college level is not gonna cut it at the NBA. Honestly, if you can't shoot at the NBA level, I don't see you. Like if you can't shoot decently, unless you're Giannis Antetokounmpo or someone like crazy, like a top 10 NBA player, like I don't see you being a starter. But I think he shows potential to be there because of just how good he is at everything else, like rebounding, defense, getting to the basket, playmaking, especially at the forward position. I think he just shows a lot of promise. And for OKC, they're probably looking for some forward play. They
don't need a guard.
Oh, they just did they acquire Kelly Oubre in the Chris Paul trade, right?
No, they traded him
traded
to
him
Golden
away.
State for another
Oh, they
pick.
traded him for Golden State. Yeah, so I'm not really sure about their forward situation, but I think he would be a good fit down there.
Bro, I'm looking for games. Looking at player comps, I saw Derek White and Anthony Simons.
Damn.
They're both
Good.
good.
No, but I feel like James Bouknight's just he's like a pure scorer, man. There's nothing else I could
For
say.
Scotty Barnes, I'm gonna give his player comparison. Like I would say his ceiling is like Draymond, like Saji said, like prime Draymond. Just gives you a little bit of everything, and I'd say like his floor is probably like Harrison Barnes, like a guy who just like does a little bit of everything, but it's like inconsistent.
Yep.
I think he's
Where's the
like a
7th pick?
bust.
Who? Scotty Barnes.
I like Barnes though, but I say he might be a bust.
He does have bust potential. Like guys who can't shoot, they never pan out well. They usually don't pan.
He
out
has no
well.
scoring ability other than like he's a good slasher, but even then like it's all like
All right.
What do you think?
What?
About
He's
I mean,
like
it's probably
six.
Scotty Barnes because what? Keon Johnson and what's his name? Davion Mitchell. They're all guards, and
Yeah,
they have Kemba and Shai.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
seven.
Seven
Warriors?
Okay, the Warriors.
Probably gonna trade the pick. to be
Yeah,
honest.
they're probably gonna trade it. But in the event that they do, like, end up keeping both picks, they have to choose like an NBA ready player. So it's literally down to two guys for me. It's either Corey Kispert or
Corey Kispert
or Davion
He's not-
or Davion Mitchell, because they listen. All the players on the board right now are like Keon Johnson, Jalen Johnson,
They're kind of projects.
Josh
you know?
Giddey. They're all like raw prospects
You're forgetting Moses
that they
Moody.
need to. Oh, I forgot. Okay, maybe Moses Moody too. I didn't even
Moody,
include him, to be
I like
honest.
Moody, but a lot of people have him like falling hard. I don't know why.
I'm taking. I'm just gonna get out of the way. I'm taking Davion Mitchell at 7. He's the most NBA ready. If they don't trade the pick, he's the most NBA ready.
Yeah,
He's ready to help
best
like
defender.
win right now. I'm pretty sure he's like what 20. He's like a 4 year.
He's 22.
He's four,
He's
yeah.
22. So
22,
he's,
turning 23 soon. Like
so he has like he's basically like NBA ready. He spent all that time in college. Like he does. He
He's a
gives
good-
the Warriors some guard depth, and he adds some defense to that horrific bench unit. So
horrific, bro.
It's
They got
not
they got
horrific.
it's
Jordan.
I mean-
horrific
Bro.
on defense. It's horrifically
Okay.
On
bad.
defensively,
Okay.
it's bad.
7.
Yeah, I had
Warriors.
Davion Mitchell. That's the guy I ended up going with.
Seven's where I have Barnes. I like Mitchell, but I think
Why would they get another Draymond Green though?
that's the
That's
thing.
true. That fit.
I
Yeah.
know, but I think they just go for talent. Even though they're like contending next year, I think they still go for talent and go with Barnes.
There's no way they don't trade it though.
They're gonna
Yeah,
trade
they're
it.
gonna
definitely
But
trade it.
But what are
the
they gonna get for
contention, the Golden
Yeah.
State contention talks. You
Yeah,
gotta raise some
why would we
questions
trade for
though.
it?
You gotta raise
Wait,
some
what?
questions for the Golden State contention talks. Like Clay's coming off a 2-year ACL injury. I love Klay Thompson, but like, how good is he really gonna be? Like, will he ever be an All-Star? Like, he might be an All-Star, but will he be All NBA? Like, is he really enough help for Steph Curry with that terrible? Yes, I hate that Warriors bench unit. Like, they gotta use their mid-level exception this season to get some.
No, it's
assets.
not that. It's like Jordan Poole.
Jordan, other than Jordan Poole, who can you name? Because I
Yo,
don't know.
Ken
him.
Bazemore?
Juan Toscano Anderson.
That guy,
Juan.
that guy's a good defender.
Isn't he just? Oh, okay. I thought he was
Oh.
just
How
a
much
shooter.
picks is the Warriors have?
They have two picks
two
in the
in the
lottery.
first
7. I mean, yeah.
7 and 14.
For 7, I have Barnes. Yeah, I said Barnes already, but the reason I don't have Mitchell is because I feel like people are only saying Mitchell at 7 because he's such a perfect fit. But I feel like his ceiling's not as high as like every other prospect. Like he's
I mean,
22.
But is it really about the ceiling when you don't have time? Like Steph Curry is what? I want to say 33. Klay Thompson is 32.
Yeah, but I'd still.
Draymond Green's
I
31.
know it makes more sense to go. Actually, not sound stupid, but Barnes, I guess I don't know. I guess feel like he'd still fit in well. Draymond can mentor him really well. Having two guys who could guard 1 through 5 would be incredible. Offensively, like Curry can make his life easy.
I don't know. I'm still going Davion
Yeah, I
Mitchell.
have Davion Mitchell.
The thing, I think people are only saying Mitchell at 7 because he's such a good fit. If it was any other team, you wouldn't have Mitchell going at
Yeah,
7.
Yeah.
it is good. That's
But-
the point. That's what a mock draft is.
No, I
It's
know,
about
but
fit.
the
Warriors aren't
everyone else has more potential than him. Like Mitchell, I
They
think
have more potential,
I think-
but they're winning. I mean, right now at
Mitchell
this
at
moment,
best,
Mitchell's better.
Mitchell at best is like a mediocre. Okay, not mediocre. Actually, no, a mediocre starting point guard. Like a starting point guard, you'll be
Mediocre,
fine.
average.
Not even like below average starting point guard.
No,
like
he's
a point, a point like
At starting
Like-
off the bench, but he doesn't need to start. So
it's
why
like
we talk about that?
it's like George Hill. Who was the last time George Hill started on?
Cavaliers.
That was a terrible. We don't talk about that.
No, but that type of point guard, like you'd be fine to have him run your point guard, but you probably want to upgrade that type of. He's really good. I like him a lot. He's a good defender. He's improved his jump shot. He could, he's super quick. I like him, but I guess feel like Barnes. You have to take Barnes. He has way more potential. Even
That's
if
if he's there, because you don't
yeah,
even
if
know.
he's there, yeah, that's true. But I don't really like Mitchell at 7. I think he should drop a little more, but that's just me.
All right,
All right, so we're moving on to 8.
peace, man.
No, you gotta go, man. I only know the top 4 because that's the only thing I
who
need
was
to pay
it?
attention.
8. All right, you want to
All
go?
right, 8. So at 8, it's kind of like. This is kind of like
Wait,
doesn't
what
really. It's Orlando, and I'm picking Moses Moody, even though I just talked about their guard problem with 3 really I think in my opinion like skilled guards, Cole Anthony, RJ, and Markelle Fultz. I know Cole Anthony's efficiency wasn't there this season, but he's shown that he can score at all 3 levels, and I think in the NBA that's valuable, especially coming from a 6'2" guard. Not a lot of 6'2" guards can do it with as much like confidence as he does. I think.
Who, Cole?
Yeah, Cole Anthony. So I think that. I think that guard situation has to be fixed, but I still think as the match you gotta take Moses Moody. Like the shot creation he brings, the ability to shoot the 3, Like, it's just, I feel like it's what they need. Especially, it's time to move on from Terrence Ross. You got to trade him. It's inevitable. Like, you got to fully commit to this rebuild. And I'm not sure who else is their other shooting guard, to be honest, but I just think Moses Moody can fill in that role really nicely. And I like him better than Keon Johnson, who I know Glenn likes. I just like him better than Keon Johnson because I think the floor spacing works better. Because I'm very high on Mo Bamba, but he doesn't see the court nearly enough. You know, he needs to see the court more. I don't know why he's averaging 15 minutes for his career. But, but like next to Wendell Carter, who can't, from what I know, can't really shoot, knock down. I don't think Keon Johnson has a role as a starter without shooting the NBA 3. You just can't. I don't see you doing that.
Number 8, Orlando. I have them selecting Keon, my boy.
Yeah, same.
I think Moody's a good pick. He fit wise, he fits perfect. I think he can run small forward. He's like 6'7", 6'6", 6'7". I think he could run a small forward. He has a big really big wingspan. Like Mikal Big. Oh, not Mikal Big is long, but pause. But but he has I'm pretty sure he has a long. He has a long wingspan. Great 3D player, but I have Keon because I feel like I think Orlando, like, your team's kind of garbage right now. So you need to go for talent, because talent. Right? Don't care about the fit. I think Keon Johnson has like a lot of potential. He was like first on the vertical thing, right? The vertical.
Yeah,
jump.
he plays first.
Right. He slashing, like, he's super athletic. Like, I haven't really paid attention to the drafts before, like, until like the last 2 years. But I've never seen a guy like this explosive, this a guy who finish so well around the rim, just dunk on people. He has a mid-range game. It's pretty nice to run. You know, like, he could make pull-up middies. So the jump shot, he shot bad from like 27%. He's not a shooter. I think he could develop. He has good mechanics to do it. I think he has high potential. If I had to compare him to someone, a young DeMar DeRozan. Like,
We forgot to give, or at least I forgot to give Davion Mitchell a player comparison.
Oh, yeah. Who do you have?
To be honest, like, again, like, I wouldn't know. I think I'm just gonna give him Mike Conley, just because he does like the right basketball plays.
I give him like pre-All-Star Kyle Lowry.
Pre-All-Star.
Okay.
I don't even know.
But
I don't have one down.
Yeah, for Keon Johnson, I have him like a young DeMar DeRozan plus elite. I forgot to say he's an elite defender. Like, he's such a good defender. He moves his feet well. He could guard like 1 through 5, 1 through 3, maybe 4, but most likely 1 to 3. He's such a good defender. He hustles. He has a lot of energy, and I think he's like a young DeMar DeRozan.
Oh yeah, I just want to say for Moses Moody, like, I don't have these player comparisons written down, but like off the top of my head, like, I think his scoring potential. Yes, I think his scoring potential is as high as Bradley Beal. I'm going there.
No, but he hasn't.
Going there.
Other than shooting, what can he do? He hasn't finished around the rim like nearly enough.
Bradley Beal struggled with that in the first couple of years of his career too. But look how he turned out into a 30-point per game scorer. I'm not saying he's like. I'm just saying I think I'm very high on Moses Moody.
I think Moody's more of an off-ball player, but like, yeah.
Bro, they have Moses Moody projected at 20.
20?
Yeah.
I guess his stock took a hit in the draft combine, but
I think
he played bad.
I think he played bad in the
Probably.
Sweet 16 or something. Like, I remember people was talking about.
I'm still high on
He
him.
played bad, but I still like him too, but not at it. I like Keon Johnson better.
Yeah, I have Keon Johnson compared to Jaylen Brown because
because they both struggle shooting.
Like pre-All-Star Jaylen Brown,
yeah,
right?
pre-All-Star before like raw Jaylen Brown.
But again, organization has a lot to do with it because Jaylen Brown was like drafted into the Celtics. They have a great development team, and Orlando on the other hand. I don't think you say the same for Orlando. Like, in the last couple of years, like, who have they produced other than Jonathan Isaac? I guess you could say they revived Markelle Fultz's career in a way.
I mean, did they revive it, or he just got more
They
minutes?
killed Mo Bamba's career since he got drafted. They give him 15 minutes. 15 minutes a game. Like, I don't think people understand, like, why is he getting 15 minutes a game?
Bro, because he's
Probably for a reason.
Yeah,
Steve
probably.
Clifford's a good coach. He
Yeah,
probably
Steve Clifford-
he sees something that you don't. Probably.
if you have Vooch and Birch, he had Vooch, Birch, and Bamba. That was a center rotation.
But you're going to have to invest in... If you're not going to invest in Bamba, you're going to move him.
Yeah,
they
they should have moved him, but I don't know why they drafted him when they already had Vooch and they didn't trade Vooch. That was like until like now. But
Should we move on to 9?
Yeah.
9.
Kings.
I got Moses Moody. I think he could run the 3 if he wanted to. I don't think he'll start right away. I don't think he's a day 1 starter, but long term, I think he can run him at the 2 or 3. Best 3-and-D prospect in the class, probably. Long arms, good shooter. He fits perfectly with De'Aaron Fox, Tyrese Halliburton. Kings better fix up. More Fox is leaving soon, so yeah, I have.
I'm surprised he hasn't left.
Yeah, he's only been here for like 3-4 years, right? So
I think it's 5. He was drafted in 2016. I think he's been here for 5 years. He's been waiting.
Yeah, time to go, De'Aaron, bro.
I don't know why there's no De'Aaron. He is too good to be playing on that like that freaking.
Halliburton
crap
gives me
team.
hope though.
Like Halliburton gives them hope, but like how much hope? Not to make an All-Star run. At least not in my
Halliburton
eyes.
can make All-Star easy.
No,
You
no,
mean
no.
a playoff
my bad.
run?
Why did I
Oh,
say
playoff
playoff run? That's what I meant.
Yeah, and they had that one year they almost made the playoffs. I forgot what year.
2019 when they had David Yeager, they were number 1 in pace.
I don't know why they down-drafted. They signed Luke Walton after.
Luke Walton, everyone thought he was good when he was coaching the
Yeah, I
Warriors.
thought he was good
but like
too,
when
but-
you're coaching KD, like and Curry and that entire
Clay,
team, obviously you're gonna be good.
I don't know why he didn't get fired. Like by trade deadline.
Yeah.
or, like
I think when they went to they almost made the playoffs that year, they were first in pace, right?
Yeah, they were first.
When they drafted
When
Luke
they-
Walton,
yeah.
they were like 30th in pace.
Yeah.
They played a whole different style. When you have
had
De'Aaron
the-
Fox,
They had the second or the first fastest player in the NBA, and you had the lowest pace. That doesn't add up.
Buddy healed that season. He was like actually really good efficiency. He was almost.
I mean, he's always
50-40.
efficient though.
Yeah, he's always efficient. It's just a matter of his like ego.
And his like production that year, it was really good. I mean, his
It's not
numbers were
a
better.
question
But
about
he-
him being a decent NBA player. It's a question that he thinks he's like better than he really is, and his ego kind of gets to his head.
Yeah, he honestly deserves that money to be honest.
How much? How much?
He's like
He's making like
24
20 mil.
24.
You think that's
To
24?
stay in Sacramento, yes, because no one's coming to Sacramento.
Yeah, low-key,
I guess,
mean,
but you pay a guy who just shoots threes 24 mil.
I mean, he's like
He does
he's
a little
having
more.
like 16.
Yeah,
I guess.
But-
Okay.
I think he can be better than he is.
All right.
He's gonna get
All right.
traded this year.
Should we go to? All
Wait,
right.
no, who do you got for the Kings?
Oh yeah, for the Kings, a guy I love.
Oh my.
Everyone slanders him. Like I see he has bust potential, but I love him. Jalen Johnson.
Yeah.
I like 6'9",
Yeah, Jalen Johnson.
220,
Jalen Johnson.
quick on his feet, has shown to be able to like bring the ball up. He's able to get his own shot. His mechanics are. I'm gonna be very honest. His mechanics are a little broken.
Not
His set
broken,
point,
I guess
not
kinda-
broken. It's just a little delay in his jump shot. It's hard to explain. It's almost like his set. By the time he's jumping, his set shot is already to his head. It's like, hard to explain, but
It's really stiff.
it's stiff. Yeah, that's a good word to describe it. But I think he can fix that. I'm just so high on him. His versatility that he can bring to the NBA level could be game changing. Like a 6'9" small forward who can dribble the ball, who can play make. He's 220. He can guard. His wingspan is big. His mid range game is decent. Maybe you could even say it's good. And his finishing around the rim is like real. In my opinion, I think it has like room for improvement, but it's still like above average, at least at the college level. And I think that for Sacramento, a team that they do have a lot of slashers, they probably are looking for shooters. But I think with Jalen Johnson, like a raw prospect, like I think you can develop him, and I think it's gonna take time. But I think he can come in and help, and especially
Yeah.
play some defense.
And he's also the most versatile player because he can play 2, 3, and 4.
He can't play too, bro.
Yeah,
He
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 can.
can. 6'9". He's 6'9".
can
I don't
defend.
care about his height, but he's good.
He's like speed,
He
his body
can't-
type, everything
bro,
about him.
can't
He can play
sh-
too.
He can't shoot. And I know there's shooting guards who can't shoot, but like I don't like
You
that.
like
too.
Keon Johnson?
Yeah, you
He
like
shoots
Keon
roughly
Johnson.
the
He
same.
doesn't
No,
really
but
not good.
Keon at least like he'll attempt. Like I don't think Jalen Johnson's attempting.
He attempted
anything.
40 on the season. I'm pretty sure. So
But
I
I
know
don't
he's
think-
not allowed though, is
No,
it?
but I
Yeah,
don't think
it's
he played
not.
the full season. He quit like halfway. No?
Jalen Johnson?
Yeah, he quit halfway to focus on the draft.
Oh wow!
He got all slander for that.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
It says
Oh,
it's-
my
it
my
says-
player comparison for Jalen
It
Johnson.
says here T.J. Warren. I don't think that's good.
What Jalen Johnson's player comparison?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him like his. You guys are all gonna roast me for this, but I'm gonna say his ceiling is Paul George.
You can't just give everyone all NBA ceilings. Like not everyone.
Why?
You got Moses Moody, Bradley Beal.
Yeah, look,
like come on.
Okay,
man.
okay, yeah. I guess
If you're
you guys-
saying play style,
I
even
get-
play style, they don't play the same,
Like-
bro.
Nah, but like the production and like what he gives, like I'm just giving
I
like
think Jay Crowder's probably.
Jay
He
Crowder.
can't shoot though. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
he can't shoot.
Oh,
Jay
he
Crowder's
can't
literally
shoot.
knocked
That's-
down.
I'm just thinking about solid.
I feel like he's
like guys, role players that can.
I don't know. I
play
guess
two
TJ
to
Warren is
four.
a good like if that's on draft net.
Boris
then-
Diaw. I don't
Remember
know.
a bench?
I'm just
Boris
thinking.
Diaw.
I'm just thinking who could play 2
Remember,
through 4.
remember the bench mob Raptors?
Yeah,
I think he's like Siakam. Like that's Siakam.
that's Siakam.
That's Siakam. I think.
You,
he
yes, yeah, I can see that.
I can see that.
because he wasn't shooting crazy.
But I don't think that's his best.
I don't think he's best, but I think.
I don't know, but
for
the,
the medium end of his career, I think that's what he's
the
gonna be.
versatility he's shown is pretty impressive. So
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's go on.
Pick 10 for the Pelicans.
Should I go?
Who's that?
That's me.
Alright.
Here I'm torn between 2 players because I didn't even have Moody. I completely forgot about him while making it. So now I think to put, but I also have Corey Kispert because they desperately need floor spacing with having Eric Bledsoe. They had Steven Adams last year, and Zion had to just finish through everyone's double teams. So what they
Efficiently
need,
too, bro.
yeah, he did it.
60%.
Yeah, you had to deal with all that. So I'm thinking like you have to bring in a shooter to help space the floor.
I agree.
They need a guy at the
Alright,
1
same.
and the 5, don't they? Because
Bro, they need-
Not the one.
Yeah,
Yeah, actually the one. Yeah,
The
they're
one. They do
thinking
need
about.
one.
No, I'm not thinking. They basically like went out and said we're not matching Lonzo's contract.
if they
They
get a
said
big
that?
offer.
Oh,
If
did
they
they-
get
I
a
didn't
big
know
offer.
they-
I think it was over a certain amount.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
said they're not gonna. They said specifically, I believe it was.
20,
I'm
right?
not. They're not matching any significant contracts from either team.
I think I heard it was like anything over 20.
Yeah,
he's
probably,
gonna get 20 though. He's gonna get over 20.
From
So
like
Alonso's
Bulls or
out
something.
back practically.
Yeah, he's basically out.
I've heard
Yeah.
people say Dayon Mitchell for the Pelicans. I like that fit.
But I don't think he's falling that far. But
Yeah, he's not going
unless
that far.
Warriors
Dayon-
trade their pick.
No, he could easily fall to 10. That's not.
I mean, it's not that dramatic of a fall.
For
but,
me, at 10, I'm gonna go with two. I got two guys, but I think I'm gonna take James Bouknight now because he brings shot creation. He has shown like his playmaking isn't exactly there, but I think he has shown like the size to play point guard, especially with Lonzo leaving. And although I know his playmaking isn't there, I think like with other guards on the lineup like Bledsoe, I'm pretty sure Bledsoe's contract is still going next
It's
year.
like
Right?
3 years or 2 years.
2
Wow,
years, yeah,
okay.
2 years plus a team
Wow.
option.
So yeah,
So
I think
this is the 10th pick for the Pelicans.
Yeah.
What about Josh Giddey? Like
Josh Giddey is way
Josh
too
Giddey,
high.
I got
that's
going.
like-
I like Josh Giddey. I'm high on him. He's just another Ben. Well,
That's like
Ben
Lonzo.
Simmons.
No, he's a 6'8" point
Lonzo
guard.
without
I
the
mean,
gum shot.
yeah, he
And
he
defense.
doesn't help their spacing problems
Yeah,
because
they need immediate help.
Yeah,
like,
James
right now.
Boone. Yeah, exactly. And another guy who I'm like I want them to take, but I'm still taking Bouknight over is Franz Wagner.
Yeah,
Because he's just another like really Corey Kispert, but he's just a little bigger. Can play small forward, power.
He's way more versatile.
I guess so. Yeah. So I'm just another knockdown shooter.
Wait, who do you have?
He's not knocked down though. He's
He's pretty.
He's pretty good.
He's pretty good. Not knocked down.
Wait,
He
who do you
said
have
he
then?
had. Wait, yeah.
Kispert, I have. Sorry,
Number
10.
10.
I have Kispert.
Yeah,
I don't think he's ceiling as high as like everyone else. Actually, I mean, yeah, the 10th pick, so you kind of guess drafting more fit. Even though no, you're still drafting talent first, but like Kispert gets a perfect fit, right? You need shooting around Zion. Kispert, he was on a Gonzaga team with Gil and Suggs, doing 30-1. He was.
yeah.
I think he's like a Joe Harris almost. He's not even that. I'm pretty sure Kispert's a he's a pretty decent defender. I don't know if he'll translate to NBA, but he's pretty decent on defense. I think Kispert, yeah, but Kispert perfect fit around Zion. Hopefully the Pelicans trade Bledsoe and Steven Adams.
I don't think it's happening though.
I don't think it's
Yeah, it's
happening
not
either.
happening.
I hope they at least use some of their picks. They have a lot of picks, right, with the Lakers trade and the Bucks trade.
No,
Yeah.
that doesn't happen this year though. Oh wait, next
No,
year.
but they have so
Years
many
after.
picks where like I think they should package it for a star. Will they do it? I don't know. But that's probably what they should do this offseason. Try to move Bledsoe, try to move Adams. Use your picks to get like some nice people. It's time to start winning around Zion now before he gets angry.
Yeah.
They already have a 3 and a 4, right? Being Zion and
Zion Ingram are locks.
They're amazing.
I hope they keep Lonzo. Lonzo's such a good fit. I love Josh Hart too.
I love Josh Hart, but I feel like Lonzo
Josh Hart's
is
always
not.
gonna come off the bench.
Yeah,
though,
he's a
right?
good bench piece.
Yeah, but I feel like Lonzo's not the long term solution.
Why not? He's young.
I feel like
He
he's
could
yeah
pass.
he's young. He's a great defender, and his playmaking ability is good. But I feel like other guards can just run
He's
the
a good
pick and roll
shooter.
better with Zion.
That's true because Lonzo's not really a threat off the pick and roll. Like in terms of
In the half court, he's not even that good of a playmaker.
yeah, that's actually a good point. He's not that, but
He
yeah.
suffers from Ben Simmons syndrome, but like to a lesser degree.
It's
No,
like
'cause he could
he's,
shoot, though.
he's like Ben
Yeah.
Simmons, but
Yeah.
instead of Ben Simmons doesn't shoot. Lonzo doesn't attack the rim nearly as for a
Yeah,
6'6"
he,
point
you know he
guard.
averages 2 free throws a game, and he shoots 50%.
That's unacceptable, bro. If you're 6'6" point guard, you should be attacking the rim every single time. I don't know. He has the body for it. I
Maybe
think
he just
UCLA.
gives it to Zion.
I think he's
No,
focused.
but
Even
before
with
Zion,
Zion, even before Zion, he would. I don't know why he doesn't attack.
Nah, I say he's probably like focusing on his shot and stuff. Like he's
But-
the
Bro, you're
critics and everything.
6'6", 6'7". You're not attacking the basket. Like you're getting 2 free throws attempts a game. Like
Yeah, free
It's
throw.
unacceptable,
I'm checking his
bro.
free throw attempts from his rookie year to now. He's averaged less than 2, 1.4, 1.2, 1.2. However, this year he took 1.2 free throws attempted and he shot 78%. But like that's not enough volume to really judge.
yeah, like Lonzo running a pick and roll. Like if he's not shooting it, then like teams don't have to worry about him driving because like
Wow,
he's
he's
not
taking
driving.
1.2 free throws. That means like every other game he's not even getting to the line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just.
And he does have to share with Zion.
if
so
Lonzo
it's kinda
could
understandable,
figure it out-
but, like,
figure
Is
Yeah,
it
I don't-
understandable though before Zion? Even then, like
Yeah,
actually, wait, yeah, I guess like yeah, okay.
Why?
But even in Los Angeles, he wasn't taking them, which is
Yeah,
kind of
who's the
questionable.
Pelicans coach?
They
He
fired
drafted a
it.
new
They
guy.
got a new
What was
guy.
that?
Is he some foreign dude?
No, I think his name's Willie Green.
Yeah,
I don't-
Willie Green. That's
I don't know anything about him. Better than Stan, hopefully.
Stand back.
Stan Van Gundy.
Let's
man.
go to 11.
All right. Wait, no.
Oh,
Player comparison. Corey
Joe,
Kispert.
Joe Harris. Because of the white
Yeah.
guys who could shoot.
I'm just thinking of 3-and-D guys. Probably Joe Harris.
For James
Joe
Bouknight,
Harris is a good defender.
For what
Kinda.
team?
He's,
Joe Harris?
He's
I
not like
don't think he-
elite, but
I
like
don't-
he's.
I don't
It's
think
like
he's
he's not
who
like
did you have James Bouknight compared to? I'm just gonna go with
I
that.
don't have a comparison for him.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
did not
know.
think about the player
uncomparable.
comparisons.
Wow.
This comparisons online were Derek White and Anthony Simons.
Derek
I
White?
could see Anthony Simons just like play style wise. I could see it.
Yeah, but
Derek
I still
White's
think it's a
not
good
bad.
fit. I think that's a good fit for the Pelicans. They need someone like that. Maybe not like the playmaking. They might need a little bit of playmaking in their future, but as a scoring option, like as a threat, then he could be that third guy possibly.
All right.
So at 11, Charlotte.
That's you.
It's me?
Back to you.
So now I got Keon Johnson. I think he fits really well for this Charlotte team. I think because like they go with PJ Washington at center once in a while. It's not like it's not like a majority time thing. But when PJ Washington is at center, the versatility of that offense that lineup can have of LaMelo Ball, Keon Johnson, Gordon Hayward, Miles Bridges,
Terry
and PJ
Rozier.
Washington. Oh yeah, Terry Rozier could. I guess he could
On the
move
two.
into the 2, and then Keon Johnson at the 3. But I assume Hayward's there.
They
'cause,
can
like,
run Keon Johnson at the guard because they already have so much guards.
Yeah, they do have like a
Small
lot
ball
of
is
guards.
Like honestly, the Hornets need to get rid of like
Yeah,
some of
some
them.
of
One
them.
of their guards.
I still think-
Either
no,
Devontae
Devontae's
or
gone.
Terry.
Devontae's- yeah,
LaMelo, yeah, Malik Monk as well.
But out of all
Monk-
those guys you
Monk
named,
might have
I
come
still think Keon Johnson is a better defender than every guard they have on the
But is
roster.
Keon Johnson gonna go that low?
Yeah,
That's a
true,
good
too.
question. But
A lot of
like,
people say he might.
I think
don't
he's gonna go that low because the fit in Charlotte, like the defensive presence he brings, and then his ability to get to the basket is like they have a bunch of knockdown shooters.
They have wing defenders too, though. They have the Martin twins.
They have Miles Bridges,
Mhm.
Miles Bridges.
Yeah, they do have the guys who can get to the rim.
PJ
But, like,
Washington.
I love
yeah, but
PJ.
those guys can shoot threes too. So like I think like the versatility that those guys have, like they're young guys, is like impressive. And yeah,
Number is it 11?
Yeah, it's 11.
11. I have. I'm a butcher his name. Alperen Sengun, I think.
Alperen Sengun.
oh
yeah.
yeah, that guy.
I love watching him play. His highlights.
Yeah, he's
Serious-
incredible.
His footwork's impeccable. He's dunking like he actually like even though he's not really athletic, like I don't know. He makes some pretty cool dunks, man, off the pick and roll. He has a good footwork. He can post up well. Only concern is I guess 2 things. He can't really space out the floor. I don't think he's a good free throw shooter either. Actually, no, I think he's a decent free throw shooter. And defensively, like he's kind of slow-footed. But Hornets have needed a center for a long time.
yeah,
Ever since
Yeah.
Dwight left, but Dwight was pretty.
he was subpar at best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've needed a center for a long time. I remember the coach. I forgot his name. James
Steve
Borrego.
Clifford?
Gennaro,
Oh, James Borrego.
James Borrego.
Gennaro-
James
something.
Borrego.
James Borrego, yeah.
He's been. I think he's been. I remember reading an article saying like he's been complaining about their centers like Biombo and
Cody Zeller.
That's not cutting it, bro. But
Cody
yeah.
Zeller has the heart.
Is Robert Williams a restricted free agent this year, or is that next year?
That's next year.
Next year.
But Sengun, I think he's a perfect
Yeah.
fit. I think Lonzo pick and roll could be like really fun to watch. And you know, when you're closing, you're running PJ at the center anyways. I like PJ. I really like him. He's a good fit. So yeah, I have Sengun at 11.
Yeah, I also have a big man going in the Hornets, but I think I got a more defensive-minded one. I got Kai Jones.
You got Kai Jones?
Yeah,
In lottery?
6'10". Yeah, I think he
think
could
he
go
could,
lottery.
Okay.
He's like 6'10". He can do the pick and roll, and he's definitely a better defender than Sengun.
Kai Jones is fun to watch. He's really like electric. I like him too.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Sengun has a way higher.
Yeah, it says here he's skinny, but I don't know how accurate these weights are, to be honest, because it also
No,
said...
he looks like a skinny guy though when I look at him play.
But I also said, what's it called? Jalen Suggs is 170, but I know he's 205 for a fact.
Apparently, he still needs to develop his IQ,
205 is not
basketball
fat,
IQ.
bro.
205. What? Who?
His basketball IQ. He needs to still develop it.
For who?
As IQ.
For who?
For Kai Jones.
Defensive
Yeah,
IQ.
but I think but that's the thing. I think Hornets should be like looking more to win now. I think next season.
Win now.
No.
No, win now is in like try make the playoffs next
Okay,
year.
try to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I think he could do that, and he can also...
I think they make
like,
the
he's a
playoffs.
bit developing.
I think Kai Jones, he's gonna be like a 20. I think he's gonna be in foul trouble a lot. I think he'll be like a 20-minute center.
Oh, they need a guard at the 5.
Says he's a lob threat.
Biombo
That's
is
someone
in
they
it.
need.
Yeah,
too.
he is a lob threat. I think him and
Yeah.
LaMelo pick and roll could be nice.
So that
Lob
would-
threat and
yeah,
shot blocker. That
they
sounds
need,
perfect.
They need
for
to
the
build a
Hornets.
team around LaMelo, so like that would.
They did a good job so far. You know, Hayward's nice. Terry Rozier's nice.
They
Yeah.
have him for 4 years though. That's a little too long. But he's
You're-
only gonna go up.
You're
for a
Charlotte
spot.
though. Wait, if we talk about Hayward, right?
Hayward.
Yeah.
You're Charlotte, bro. You're not signing anyone crazy. So even though a lot of people hated on that Hayward signing because it was so much
But it
money.
also
I'm
handicaps
calling
their
it
young
now. They're
guys.
They better overpay for Alonzo. They should overpay for Alonzo.
LaMelo's changing his number
What,
from number 1 to 2.
just for
He's
LaMelo
changing
to
number
stay
2.
though? Is that why?
Yes, like to entice your franchise player to stay, and because
So
he's
then
soft.
you need to get rid of 2 guards. 'Cause
Okay, but
Yeah.
Devontae Graham is
They have so many guards.
Okay, but you get rid of Terry Rozier. He's good.
You just keep him. He can play. Come off the bench.
So you have 4 guards. I don't know.
Bro, you cannot
Wait.
tell a guy who averaged 20 this year had a really good set.
He left Boston because
You're not,
he's like,
bro.
what's
You're
it
not
called?
telling
Come off the
Tory,
bench.
but
I still think like signing his like Lonzo, he brings like playmaking. He brings defense.
He
He,
just-
brings shooting. 3
Yeah,
things that
but you
they
guys,
want.
it's kind of like
But, like-
overlap with LaMelo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Kinda
But I think they
redundant.
can play together. They're brothers, and it entices Lamelo to
They're
stay.
brothers.
LaMelo
mean-
posted on his Instagram story recently. I saw it on Instagram.
He's changing his number.
To number.
So
to-
Malik
he's
Monk
changing
is
from
gone.
number 2, and then he tagged
Monk,
Zoe.
yeah.
He tagged so I'm changing my number for Lonzo was number 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's saying he's gonna change his number. He's not wearing number 2
No,
next season.
I
And
don't think
tagged
he
Zoe.
said that because Lonzo's gonna come or whatever.
But he tagged Zoe in the post in the
yeah,
because
because he said he wore it because of Zoe.
I don't know. kind of sussy, bro.
Didn't they
Spending a lot of
what's it
time
called?
on 11. Let's just move on.
Yeah.
They working out with Leangelo, so they can bring
Yeah,
out
I
minimum
seen that,
contract
bro.
ball instead of a max contract ball.
I guess.
Mm.
All right, moving on to 12. The Spurs.
Spurs.
So who's
That's
that?
you.
Me?
No, it's Glenn.
Glenn?
Said you want me.
Yeah. 12, I was Galen Johnson. I think
You think he's going out of the top 10? I don't think he's going out of
easily,
the top
bro.
10.
He's not. I think I see a lot of
Too much upside.
I see a little bit of Rui Hachimura in him, just because like size wise and like
He's not bad, Rui.
I like Rui, but I
He's
think
pretty bad defender.
yeah. But
Yeah.
Galen Johnson, he has no bag. I don't. And
You can't say he has no
No
back
back.
for a 6'9" guy who can like handle the ball fairly
Yeah,
well,
I
brings it up the court.
he's not gonna score well.
I mean, not an NBA level, but he can learn. Just-
You can learn. That's why he has potential. Everything.
Yeah.
Everything about him is potential.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
except
risky.
defense. Defense, I think he got 1 through 5. No, 1 through 4. I think Spurs don't really have a power forward, so it's perfect fit.
Yeah, that's why I have Sengun going, because he plays at 4-5. He got
Is this the Spurs European culture
yeah,
basketball?
they love European big men.
Not Pirtle and Sengun center
Sengun.
rotation.
Yeah,
But yeah, Galen Johnson's nice. He's a good defender. I don't really like him. I don't really like him. But I think he has high potential. He could be really good, or he could be really booty. Like there's no in between.
For me, the Spurs, like, these guys always, like, confuse me because they always take players, like, that either I've never heard about or players that I thought would go lower because these guys always surprise me. But I'm not doubting their scouting team because they're usually, like, draft
Yeah, they're really
and they
good.
create, like, really good prospects. So, like, it could honestly be anyone, but if I'm going to go with someone, I think Franz Wagner is someone they pick here.
That's a good
Wagner.
And I feel like they're going to go with him just so he can stretch the floor, maybe because Jakob Poeltl might be their long-term center. I doubt it, but his rim protection is fairly well, but you got to space the floor around him. So Franz Wagner is a guy. And another guy I think they might take who's shown flashes of potential, like his pure athleticism and just like he has potential to go, like, be as good as any of the guys in the top 10. The thing is, he just has not shown it consistently. But Zaire Williams is a guy I think they might
Zaire,
pick. Because the Spurs have always taken, like they've taken, like,
I'm
athletic
pretty sure
guards.
he's projected to go second round.
No,
People
no
haven't people going really high now.
Yeah,
I haven't done much research on him
Zaire
either,
Williams.
to be honest. He went to Stanford.
I thought he
know
was gonna be like a late like 20s, like early 20s. But
that. I saw
got him
someone
up
taking
high.
him lottery.
Zaire Williams 23.
Yeah, but I think they would take him high to be
Oh, wait.
honest. But yeah, I'm still going Franz Wagner though. I'm going Franz
I
Wagner.
like Franz.
I just want to say this on video. I think Sengun's gonna be like the 5th best player in this draft.
You said that
I
because
think-
you read an article that said that if he goes
I read
to
an
the
article. I watched the film.
Yeah, but
I
what are
was-
the Spurs trying to do with their? Because they're not keeping.
I-
DeRozan's not going to.
Yeah,
I
No,
think
no,
he's gonna be
Rosen-
their franchise
I think
guy. To
Rosen-
be honest, I think
I-
he's really gonna be really good.
I didn't know
What?
he would stay.
Sengun.
Oh.
I didn't know he might stay though.
No, he's not.
No, he's
staying.
not.
I mean, no,
He
but like
might stay.
he's not going to be their star player. Like they're going to
Yeah.
do something.
I would hate it if he stayed, but I don't know what other options he really has. Dallas, maybe.
Maybe.
But
no,
I feel
but
like,
he
I
needs
don't
the
know.
ball in his hand, and you're not getting the ball.
Nah, but
Dallas have money though.
but the problem with
Dallas has
Dallas is they have
Well,
a guy
they-
who needs the ball in his
I think
hand.
that's
Yeah.
the decline.
Yeah, so but what
They
they
declined
need
him.
is guys who can play
No,
make
but they
and
also have
create
to
for
extend
themselves,
Luka.
which literally they have zero.
Yeah, but it's not
Jalen
zero.
Brunson is your second best option. He's no offense to Jalen Brunson, he's decent for an NBA
No,
player.
he's decent.
He's decent,
But
right?
a
He
role
comes,
player.
he's
I
like a good
him.
role player, right? But as a ball handler, they have literally no one. Nobody on that team is cutting it other than Luka Doncic, which is exactly why a guy like DeRozan, I think, even though he might create some spacing issues, like I think, like the go-to place
Yeah,
is
number
Dallas.
one in isolation.
I think the reason Lucas' 3-point percentage isn't as high as it would be is because he has to take so many difficult off the dribble shots.
Some of those are his choice, though. Like,
Some of them
are
his
low
choice.
IQ shots. I'm not trying to diss Luka, but
Yeah, but
I mean, he can make them though. So.
he does make.
okay,
them.
but sometimes he doesn't. Especially in Game 7, the Clippers. If you saw the shot selection he was taking, is very questionable.
Yeah.
Wasn't he going off in Game 7?
I really doubt it. So yeah, where were we?
Okay.
Yeah, San
And we're
Antonio.
back. Okay.
San Antonio is not strange. They just surprise me every year, but at the end of the day, they always make the right selection. So I still think it's Franz Wagner, but it could range from anywhere. So yeah,
Let's go. What's the next?
The Pacers.
Indiana at 13.
Okay, I think it's my turn. So Indiana, they're in a difficult. They don't know what they're doing really, because it's like they're half trying to make the playoffs by signing Rick Carlisle, but they're also trying to half rebuild by they don't want to trade away Miles Turner, they don't want to trade away anybody. They're in like a real stagnant position. So I gave them Josh Giddey, who's a very raw prospect, high upside player, 6'8" point guard. They can develop him. He's not gonna
Is he potentially Brogdon's replacement?
potentially because
I think he'll
I don't
play
even
Bogdan.
For the
because-
Pacers?
for
They're
the
already
Pacers,
looking
yeah.
at moving.
They have Levert too, though. I
Mhm.
forgot.
They have and it's I don't even know I don't think this team is gonna be successful next year.
Okay,
Even
but
with Rick Carlisle.
I just want to say though,
Yeah.
their record does not reflect how good their team
Yeah,
really
that's true.
is.
That's true.
Injuries really put them out of it, and I think they're looking to move Miles Turner. I think they're looking to move Turner because like obviously he's been in trade rumors since like what 2018, 2019.
That's because other people want him on other teams.
True,
He's such a perfect fit.
But I think Sabonis won't strive if you keep him at the 4. Sabonis at the 5 is what you really want. Like he might get killed in pick and rolls, but the amount of like the playmaking, like the low post, like
He has no defense.
I
at
know,
all.
but like maybe you find another 4 to like match up with him, and I guess like kind of help him
Like
out.
a PK Washington type.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know what the solution is down there, but for them at 13, I got them taking Corey Kispert just because another knockdown shooter. I think
And yeah,
I
that's
really
the
don't
white
know
guys.
what this team needs, to be honest. Like they're just all over the place for me. They need to get rid of Miles. They got to figure out their front court situation. They got to determine if they want to compete with Brogdon or if they want some value in assets. But I think with Corey Kispert, you get a little bit of both. You get a guy who's relatively young, can knock down threes. He can win now and he can be like long term. So that's why I got them taking Corey Kispert.
I think Corey Kispert goes higher though,
Yeah,
How
same.
because like I think fifth.
Fifth?
Who's the fifth?
Fifth is
Oklahoma.
Magic
Oklahoma.
with Kaminga.
And then
Wait,
6
who's
is
sixth?
Oklahoma. 6 is
Nah,
Oklahoma.
Thunder.
So. Nah, but
No, I think that's sixth pick. Thunder. I think Thunder.
You think he's gonna go that? I don't think he's.
It's way too high for a guy who gets the
Yo,
shooter.
you're not,
He's
they're,
just
not
a shooter,
drafting, they're
though.
not drafting a guard.
I don't think the Thunder especially are gonna take
The
him.
Thunder are definitely not drafting a guard.
I
That's
think
for sure.
what's it called? The Pelicans. I
Nah,
think.
they'll
right?
draft-
I mean,
they'll
they
draft talent.
think
They'll
yeah,
draft
they draft
anyone who-
talent. You're right. Yeah.
Pacers.
Yeah, Pacers.
I got Giddy, like Suggy. Giddy. I don't know. I like the point guards though. I like Brogdon. I like Aaron Holiday, but I think you guys draft talent.
Australian point guards are always good.
Alright.
Ben Simmons,
Like-
Kyrie,
Ben
Adam
Simmons?
Mills.
Benny?
I
Benjamin?
don't know.
No,
He's
that's
good.
what-
He is good. Like
He's
you
good.
can't say he's not good.
Yeah. All right, for Golden State at 14, I got Kai Jones at 14. I think he brings something like the physicality, the explosiveness, the ability to finish around the rim well enough. I think he struggles to rebound because he's a little on the light side, but I think that's something that they can be a little overlooked. I think he just brings some like energy off that bench unit, which again I have to reiterate that I hate so much. I think he's also like a pretty good defender. So yeah, Kai Jones. That's all I gotta say.
Doesn't
Yeah,
Kai
that's
Jones also
reasonable.
go up higher? Because don't people?
No,
isn't there
it's
a team that
about
needs a
right.
5?
It's about right.
He's about lottery, so
Play lottery.
This is where I have Davion Mitchell. Kind of.
You have him
At
at
14?
14. He's not going.
I have
14.
Bro, he's 22. I hate to be the guy who like talks about age because like.
bro, how do you have
Especially
Josh?
the Warriors.
How do you have Josh Giddey over Davion
Yeah,
Mitchell? What?
But it's the Warriors.
Cause I don't know. That's just how things played out, bro. I guess like 13 other
Bro,
prospects.
Warriors
over
aren't
it.
keeping both their picks, bro.
They're
There's
not.
no
They're
way.
not. They're definitely not.
I think Mitchell would be perfect with that to run the second. They
But
need
who's
a
gonna
second
trade
ball.
for the 7th or the 4th and the 4th?
The Raptors, maybe. They said they're in trade rumors.
All
Maybe.
right.
Who are we giving up?
Siakam for Andrew Wiggins,
James
James
Wiseman,
Wiseman, 7
7
and
pick.
14. And maybe even 2023.
But yeah, I think the Warriors need a second ball handler.
Don't
I
think
don't
that's
Curry.
not bad.
Mitchell's perfect fit. So Mitchell at 14.
I got Franz Wagner here.
Good
You
pick.
know, just
Wait,
defender.
hold up, bro. Why would do the Warriors even need Siakam?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
they're
Oh, they
Dating.
could run him at 5.
No, at
The
4.
4? And
then
Draymond's
Draymond.
gonna come on the bench.
No,
He
Draymond
starts
at 5.
center.
Draymond
Draymond
at five?
closes
What about
game.
James Wiseman?
He's traded.
Wiseman
He's
is going to
gone.
be traded to the Raptors.
You could run Siakam.
We're getting Wiseman.
Yeah, Wiseman, Wiggins, 7, 14, and then maybe 2023.
Oh,
could
that
run-
makes
you-
sense now.
You could run Siakam at 3 and Draymond at 4 if you wanted to.
I don't
Siakam
know.
at
That
three?
works.
Siakam does not
Bro,
work his
what?
placement. He's perfect at the 4.
Draymond
Don't-
closes games for them at center, so
Yeah, I know
See the
closing,
center.
but I think starting that up. If you want to run
what's the
Siakam,
difference? Like your closing lineup should be your starters, to be honest.
then the Warriors would have started Draymond at center full time, like every.
Yeah,
every-
That's because they had Wiseman. Where was he gonna play?
No, but like, even with the KD Warriors.
Whatever.
What's
All
it
right.
called? I don't think people like understand that like Siakam can like, turn them from like kind of maybe contenders to like legitimate contenders.
I
Yeah, but you
completely
need
agree.
2019 Raptors.
We've seen what he can
Siakam.
do as a second and even like
Yeah.
a third option. And the amount, like the defense remains there. Even though he had a down season offensively, his defense is still like all NBA defense. I would
He
say.
struggled up to 5 this year on defense.
Yeah,
though.
I don't-
the All
I don't
NBA
blame
voters
him,
don't
though.
respect the Raptors in terms of defense. Last year they gave him no defensive.
Nobody
slouches.
respects the Raptors. Like America in general just does not like Toronto. You check Bleacher Report, you check House. Every big social media outlet, like even the NBA itself, they never post about the
That's
Toronto
American
Raptors.
athletes. They don't have respect for foreign
But I-
athletes for some reason.
No,
like
but-
even Giannis, this playoffs, no one's like.
Now, no, a little bit of people are talking. I think LeBron just talked about his crazy game.
Every small market, the media, like those like.
But
big
Toronto
companies.
is not really like a small market.
Yeah, we're big because we're in Canada.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we don't get the credit. Like, we don't get the attention, but we don't need the attention. Who cares? 2019.
Yeah,
champs.
whatever. Speaking of contenders, the NBA Finals happened yesterday.
Nice.
We have to finish the. We
We got the draft, didn't we?
We done.
We done
Oh,
the ladder.
we're done. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Bro, so I get a 6 segue and you ruined it.
My
Yeah.
bad. My bad.
The NBA Finals happened yesterday. Arguably,
The game
one of
5.
the most entertaining
Or
finals game 5.
Yeah.
One of the most entertaining finals games ever.
wish I watched that
Ever?
game.
Bro,
Ever. That was it was
You
good.
never
It
watched-
was so
I
good.
watched it, but like,
It was
I wish I
Watching
watched
them
it,
come
bro.
That was the best game I've watched in arguably like 2 years, maybe.
I was
maybe.
bro,
Since the Raptors, basically.
No, the Kawhi, the Sixers game was the best game other than that. Like that
Oh,
I've
yeah,
watched.
yeah.
That was the second best game in the last 2 years.
I think the
I've watched.
Raptors game 6 was
bro,
also really
and people
good.
were saying before this that this year is about to be pretty bad.
People-
Bro.
I hate-
People who say these finals are bad are this in the, like the
They're
worst
just not,
finals.
they're not NBA fans, bro. Like
They're
honestly.
casuals.
The same people are like, yo, man, why is LeBron and Warriors in this playoffs finals every year? Now it's a different team. They're like, bro, why isn't LeBron in the final? Why isn't KD?
Yeah.
Like, shut up, man.
Anyways, let's talk about Giannis. I want to touch on this topic. I was a Giannis hater.
Yo, talking.
Oh, yeah.
So it doesn't mess it up.
My bad. So I was a Giannis hater, but now I was a Giannis lover in 2016. I was a Giannis lover in 2016. Bro, I was like
Yeah.
the teeny bopper me, like grade 6 me. Bro, I was like, yo, I was riding the hype train when he was about to win MVP. Like he was like just someone who caught my attention because he was a long skinny dude
Yeah.
who turned into like a long like muscular guy who like freaking bodied everybody. And just like he was like a threat. He was literally the Greek Freak. That's why people call him the
Yeah.
Freak because he's just like a one in like a generational talent. So then I slandered him from 2019 because he was up 2-0 against the Raptors and he let Kawhi decimate him.
Yeah.
And we built a wall and we stopped him.
And then
Last year he
Miami.
just built
Bro,
my
but you can't,
disappointment.
like, yo, he was never gonna beat the Raptors. Come on.
Yes, he was. I
He
hate
was
when
about to.
he was up 2-0.
Yeah.
It's like people are literally as soon as the Suns went up 2-0, people are like the Bucks are done.
Yeah.
The Bucks are done.
Yeah, that's what
And
everyone
guess what?
says.
Guess what? Now people are saying
Bro,
Bucks
But
and 6.
how's he gonna stop Siakam, Leonard, Lowry? I mean,
No,
Lowry
they
didn't play
we
that
was
good.
beating them though.
after-
He was
game-
beating them.
okay.
I don't think you understand.
After
that.
game 2, Kawhi guarded Giannis, though.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
true. But anyways, he lost to Toronto. So I was slandering him because I'm a Toronto fan. So, I had to support the Raptors. But last year was an absolute disappointment. Like, Jimmy Butler is a great defender and Bam Adebayo is also great, but you were the best player in the court easily. Maybe in the
Yeah.
Raptors series, he was not the best player on the court. It was Kawhi Leonard. But you were the best player on the court easily, and he got shut down. And he got
Yeah.
sent home in the second round. And it was just... I know the Heat went out to win the finals. I'm still calling that was a fluke. Like, the Heat weren't... I mean, yeah, I know, but whatever.
Went to the final.
But yeah, I was slandering him, and then now these players. I just want to say his narrative would have been completely different if he lost to the Nets without Harden or the Nets without Kyrie. Then it would have been over. Like they were up like what 30 at halftime, and then after that it was just like his career is about to be defined as like a loser. But then
Yeah.
just so like
crazy
conventionally
how
that
everyone-
Harden got like a torn hamstring, and then
Trae
Kyrie
Young
was,
also got injured. I don't think
Kyrie
he
was
would've won.
hurt. Oh, that one too. But Kyrie was hurt.
But
The
Giannis
next
didn't
series,
play
man.
that. I mean, even that Hawks and
Nah.
Bucks series, bro. Even you could say it's equal because Young was out and Giannis,
No,
but
but
like,
I think if
no,
that's
everyone
not
was
fair,
healthy,
bro.
the Hawks still would have won.
Yeah, I think Hawks would have won.
Yeah.
Because when Trae Young did come back, he couldn't even blow by Lopez.
Okay.
And that was like his main weapon.
But
his
we're not even
running
talking
back
about.
guys.
He could have been a second round exit for the second year in a row.
That's
He would have
true.
lost to Brooklyn. Like I'm just gonna say it straight up. He was probably more than like 90% gonna lose to Brooklyn. But yeah, if they were healthy, but they weren't. So then he won, and now he's in the finals and he's receiving all
but
this
he's
love.
popping off though.
Okay, but he's in the finals and he's receiving all this love, and I like to see it. Like as a guy who like used to like him. I mean, I still do like him now. I'm one of those bandwagoners, I guess. But I like to see the love. But just think about like how the narrative would have been flipped as if he got eliminated. Like people are talking about how he's gonna be like the second greatest power forward of all time if he wins.
Yeah.
And just if he lost in the second round, people were talking about how he's one of the like most least effective like top 10 NBA players. But now I bet everyone has him in his top 5.
Yeah.
That's true.
I was a hater too. That one play against the Nets when he was icing on Blake Griffin, that was the funniest thing.
Oh, where he just looked like it was
he
the ugliest.
backed up, then he started running again, then back. It was the like 7 through the legs for no reason, standing still.
Geo-wise.
Yeah, but ugly. It was ugly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I didn't believe in him because I don't think he had enough perimeter like scoring ability to like lead his team. But Coach Bud's finally running him at center more often. I've been saying that for the longest time. That's not a hot take, but I've been saying that.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Like we gotta. Budenholzer's
I'm not-
now a
I'm-
championship coach.
I don't know how to feel.
Like,
Nah.
If he wins, that
I
you
don't-
have to respect him as a championship coach. You have to.
No, I don't.
You have to.
I don't have to.
Yes, you
respect-
do.
I'll
No, I
respect-
don't.
So you respect Tyronn Lue like that too?
Tyronn Lue gained respect.
By the way,
So
I just want to
okay,
point
yeah,
out
yeah,
yeah,
this
you're
is
right.
something I think King of the Fourth Quarter pointed out on his Called Game channel. I don't remember, to be honest, but I think it was King of the Fourth Quarter. But yeah, he made there was an instance where he said the foul by PJ Tucker that gave him his 5th or 4th that made him sub out.
Yeah.
And it forced Drew Holiday on Devin Booker. He said that was the play that led the Bucks to win because it finally took PJ Tucker off Booker, who was PJ Tucker's been getting cooked all series. Like, he's just another Patrick Beverly, but whatever. So they took him off, and Drew Holiday started guarding Booker, and that was like, as we all know, was like the right decision because he stopped Booker multiple times. He
Yeah.
played great defense, right?
You still got Chris Paul, right?
But you could
Yeah.
you could argue if PJ Tucker didn't get that foul, Budenholzer would have stuck. Like, he's such a narrow-minded coach. He would have stuck with Tucker on Booker, and it could have ended badly.
Wasn't it like a bad call too?
I don't know about that. I'm just saying that call like kind of it shifted like the defensive scheme, which was kind of like a lucky thing almost. Like, it was
Almost.
like, I still don't give credit to Budenholzer as a coach. Like, if he wins, yes, but there's a lot of casualties and there's a lot of things about him I just don't like as a coach.
Yeah.
His stubbornness.
Shout out to Chris
Yo, but
Middleton.
you rating
Chris
Williams?
Middleton.
Bro, that guy is a bucket.
Yeah,
I
all the
don't-
slander for the months. Don't act like you're a
Magic.
fan. Don't-
That
I'm
call,
not a fan. I'm not a fan. I'm just.
That was one of Mike Wynn's best calls.
I'm saying it how it
Where he
is.
goes like
Magic,
he took more
Middleton
Middleton magic. Where he takes a step back. That was a really clutch shot, to be honest.
Prime MJ.
But he
Prime
missed the free throw after. Like, Giannis missed the free throws. He got the offensive rebound, and then he missed the free throw.
But he made the next one. He made a 4-point game.
He made a
so
4-point game. But
basically
like
made it
I don't know. They almost
Yeah,
shoved.
but I didn't believe Middleton would be a second option on a championship team.
Yeah.
Prove me wrong. He's a bucket.
I mean, they didn't win it yet.
Yeah, they did it.
Yo, who you got then?
Suns in 7, bro.
I got
I
Bucks
think
in-
Suns in 17.
I've been having Bucks in 6. I've been a arguably Suns hater. I am a Suns hater because
Only because we like the Suns. That's
no,
that's true.
it's because it's like a Mickey Mouse ring. It's injuries.
Mickey
Bro,
Mouse ring.
Yo, you can say that for the
Come on.
Bucks too.
You
yo.
can only play whoever's in front
Yeah,
of you.
no,
Like, they don't
I'm
have
not-
control
bro,
over
I'm
it.
not gonna like discredit someone because they did. It's already control, bro. I hate when people.
I
be
guess,
Like,
okay.
I hate when people be like, "Yo, bro, so and so's ring doesn't count," because every year there's always an injury. So I don't. Care,
okay,
bro.
yeah, you guys are right, but I don't know. I as Chris Paul, like, he just flops and he just kind of gets me irritated on the court.
But you can't like after the last game, his performance in the last few minutes.
But I haven't been slandering him. I haven't been slandering him even after he's been playing bad. But he does what's it called?
he should have done more. to be honest.
What's the word? What am I looking for? Like, the fault does go on him, like, a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
If he just showed up a little bit.
If you made average, they would have won.
Yeah,
Bro,
exactly.
But their definite star player is Devin Booker, bro, and he's been playing lights out.
Because there was a debate at the
Other
beginning
than
of the
that, game
finals.
3,
Beginning, I
game
thought it
3
would
jumped
be
13.
Yeah, game 3 where
Yeah,
he sat. Yeah.
Everyone thought it was gonna be CP3 for those first 3 games.
Game
2
3,
games.
Booker's not.
Yeah, game 3 Booker sat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yes, I don't know. I don't think series is over. When it was 2-0, I still didn't think it was over. I don't think it's over right now either.
You know what they say?
I don't know, man. The Bucks play great at home. Middleton's a different animal at home.
A series doesn't start until the road team wins.
I
That's
saw-
what they say.
I saw a stat. I think it said DeAndre Ayton. He played 45 minutes yesterday.
Mhm.
The 3 minutes he played off, they were like negative.
Yeah,
like,
I saw
they
that
were
too.
it's like crazy amount. It was
Yeah.
like weird.
It's because when he's off, Giannis is on, and when Giannis is on, he tears
your
the
bench
Suns
center?
apart.
Who's your bench?
It
five?
was Sarge, but he got a torn ACL.
Yeah.
So
But
it's
Frank the
Kaminsky.
Tank, bro.
No, he didn't get. You see how mad he was after the game. He
I don't
was
know
like
why
the
he-
most. Yeah, they had a close up on him. He was so angry.
Did he play yesterday?
No,
Who played at center? Toy
it was
Clark?
the Ayton.
Ayton
and-
played 45. What?
It was-
45 minutes?
So for 3
Yeah,
minutes,
and
it was like
another. It
Mikal.
was another guy. I forgot.
I think they played Torrey Craig at center.
It was like
deadass. It was-
Crowder.
yeah.
It was
Oh, yeah,
both the
yeah.
Camerons. It was Booker and then
Torrey Craig.
I think
Torrey
I
Craig,
think
it was
They
Torrey
played Torrey
Craig.
Craig and Jay Crowder in the front court. That's what
Torrey
they
Craig's
did.
getting a ring, regardless.
I think he should refuse. If
I would
Milwaukee-
refuse it, but I wouldn't.
That's such a cool, like. We already had this discussion about where I think if you didn't play in the playoffs, like if you didn't play one playoff game for the team, like on the roster, like then you don't deserve a ring.
And I
but-
said that's stupid because
yeah, that's dumb.
regular season like if you contributed in regular season, that means you contributed to the playoffs. Because
Yeah, to
you-
the
not
seeding.
directly,
Yeah.
indirectly.
like
Giannis contributed more than Boucher.
Jonas contributed more to Boucher, but Jonas didn't get a ring and Boucher did.
Jonas didn't. Wait, Boucher. Yeah, but Jonas didn't play like a playoff
But,
game.
but
but
Jonas
Jonas
helped-
did get traded from
Jonas
Mark.
helped us get
That's
that
That's
second
technically
seed.
helping.
So
Jonas
because
helped
of what
us get
Marcus Gasol did to us, and because Jonas was the reason we got Marcus Gasol, you
Yeah.
think he deserves a ring.
Yes.
So basically, you want to give him a ring because he was the trade asset.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
stupid.
think that. I think it's because
I think
like
that's.
he helped Jonas in that 2019.
Yes,
run.
he gave us regular season wins. I
Yeah,
get it.
so you
regular
give us
season
regular wins.
Bro, that's so dumb. That's like saying like because of like 2017, DeMar DeRozan was a top 5, or was it 2018? Was like a top 5 scorer in the NBA in the regular season, and he was so important to the Raptors' success that he was equally as important in the playoffs with Raptors'
Not
success.
equally, but he had a part.
He had a part, and he didn't show up when it
He had
mattered.
a part then.
But no DeRozan slander. I love DeRozan.
Fuck me.
What happened to you?
I got a cramp.
Wow, nice one,
Damn.
man.
You gotta stand up. You gotta stand up immediately.
Let me guess, it's getting worse.
Looks like Jimmy Butler after Game 6.
I think I was moving my legs around
He's
too
bent
much.
over.
Ah!
Yo,
I'm gonna walk it off, bro. Hold on.
All right.
Damn, how did that just happen?
What
What the
This is
hell?
stupid.
I think I was moving my legs around too much. Moving the chair around.
Damn, that's crazy to think about. It just happens out of nowhere.
Bro,
Like 1
that
minute you're
happens to me
talking
all
about the
time.
finals,
With
and
both
then
legs too, man.
That's-
With both legs.
You gotta stretch it out, man.
I'm not immediately because right now it's too late. All right, what were we talking about?
We're talking about how like rings and who deserves
Yeah,
them.
but back to the finals. The last player I just want to compliment is Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
Drew Holiday was worth 5 picks. I mean, 3 picks and 2 pick swaps.
Agreed. Even if he played the other games, he's still valuable to that team.
Yep.
27 and 13. That's like an all-time great performance by him. I think this is just something, but I think Drew Holiday and Chris Paul, they kind of raised Lowry's stock this free agency.
Oh yeah, you're talking to me about
Yeah,
Wait,
because
what?
they're
Explain
both like
explain.
old defensive oriented. Sometimes hits the open 3. Good playmaking point guards.
So you're saying CP3 made his stock go up?
Make Lowry's
His
stock go
narrative
up,
was
yes.
already.
He's
changed
basically
after
saying
the
because CP3 and Drew Holiday are old defensive minded not pass first, but like playmaking, like these old defensive guards, and they're looking really good in the postseason. It shows that defense, like even if you're old, defense is still like lead to postseason
Yeah,
success.
they need a-
So he's basically saying that it raises Lowry's stock because Lowry's an old defensive guard. So
But is
teams
his
are going to
stock
be
go
looking.
higher after
Yeah,
really bad
I think
season?
because like most of the trades that they turned down, like they weren't like completely unreasonable trades. It was like one asset away from getting done, like during the trade deadline. So I think now that in the free agency, now that all the teams that try to trade for him, they all failed in the playoffs. I think he's definitely gonna get traded now.
Yeah, me too.
Also, I had one more thing I want to say.
I'm
Forgot.
back from my leg cramp. I'm better
Shut
now,
up, no one
guys.
cares.
No. What was I gonna say? Okay.
It was both legs.
Oh, what was I
bro.
gonna say, man? I forgot.
Space Jam?
I was that was a segue, but okay, whatever.
We watched Space Jam today.
LeBron was sitting courtside, and he was also in Space Jam.
Oh, that's the segue.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. And he watched
Bro,
CP3
Sagi might be the
lose,
king of
man. That's
segues.
sad.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought
I
you
had them
said-
written down. Yeah,
Yeah, I thought of these
thought of them.
segues, you idiot.
Shut
We
up, bro.
collaborate on them,
You wrote them down.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Yeah.
but I incorporated them.
That's like saying I drew the logo and you're the one who just like said it out loud. Yo, this is my logo.
Well, no, I drew them. You thought of the logo, and
That's-
you said them out loud, and I drew them then.
That's different. A logo is different from words.
Bro,
but whatever.
everyone's slandering Space Jam, but they say LeBron's acting's bad. I agree, but like it's really funny.
It was
It
bad.
was
It was so
funny,
bad,
bro.
bro. His
Yeah, it-
confused face. He was like,
No, that was funny. Though. That was funny.
The emotional moments were so funny with LeBron.
They're
It was
so-
so
It was so
Okay.
badly acted. He's like, love you, son.
Okay, but even though people were slandering that movie, I didn't watch Space Jam 1. So
Bro,
maybe
people who slander the movie are like bro, they're like anime
Film critic.
debaters, bro. They be talking like, yo, debate me on Discord, bro.
Nah,
like, those
nah.
are freaking nerds,
even,
bro.
Not even regular people were hating on it.
but
Bro,
like,
it was
as a
good.
movie, it's
Everybody-
bad. Like
As-
the original Space Jam was bad.
Okay,
Like,
yeah, but
it's like it's just entertainment.
it's just
as,
enjoyable.
as entertainment, it's good.
There's nothing wrong
As
with
a basketball
entertainment.
fan, that's good.
the CGI
Yeah,
and
No,
effects
even
are
as a
so good.
even as a child, for a kid, like
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
It's a
a
family
good
movie.
Yeah,
Looney
so
Tunes are goated, so
if I had to
can't
give it a
diss them.
rating out of 10, I give it a 6. I think it's
6?
I think a 5.5
probably
to
like
6.
For me, it's just like a 7.5.
maybe.
Bro, it's for me, it's a 7.5.
As a
because I
movie,
just-
it's bad.
I
So I think
thoroughly-
it's a
If 5
I-
is the average, give it 7.
I enjoyed it. Even the cringy moments.
Yeah.
Even those
I-
serious moments, like where he was hugging his son and stuff, and it made me laugh. Like, at least it made me laugh because it was
Yeah.
so cringy. So I give
And
it
it's
a 7.
LeBron, so like you know.
Alright.
The only part I didn't like was when Porky Pig started rapping. I was
How
like,
do you know?
what?
That's
No,
too
that was
cringy.
funny
Yeah,
though.
that's too cringy.
No, that was good, bro.
That was so funny.
That was too cringy.
The
for me. I
whole movie
couldn't
was
do-
cringe, but that
No,
was
but like that was like it was like enjoyable.
It was
cringe. But like
peak
that right
cringe.
Yeah,
there,
it
I
was
was like,
enjoyable
"Aw,
cringe.
come on."
That was so funny. I
Nah,
love
bro,
that.
you see LeBron in the bathtub?
Yeah,
Like, that was
LeBron
funny.
was
That was
actually-
funny.
Bro, he was dancing. Oh my god.
You see, he dabbed in the first part.
Yes.
of the
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
Bro, I was dead. I was about to leave the.
LeBron-
No,
No, you
I was about to
weren't.
leave the- I was like, should I do that? I was like, no, it might be a distraction to people around me.
Bro, it was funny though. Like
Ally?
it was funny, and
It was like, yeah, it was like a, yeah.
like he was not a good actor, but like him not being a good actor makes it even more funny.
But I also didn't like how they were like, they kept promoting like Warner Bros. As like a company.
No, but
It was just
they
easy.
did that in the first Space Jam too.
It was just Easter.
No, but like they didn't do it as a like. They was like,
No,
this
they
is a
did.
Warner Bros. company. This is a Warner Bros. technology. These are all Warner Bros. Like they
Bro,
explicitly
I swear
said
they
it.
did that in the first one.
But Space Jam is around the Looney Tunes, who are Warner Bros. Like
Yeah, but
Warner
they
Bros.
don't need to like say it.
But it was what's wrong with it? They went to
I don't
the DC verse. They went to
Like they can do that, but like
I think that was kind of cool, like how they went to different versions.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
that was
That's
pretty cool. And then I wanted to say one more.
The
thing.
cartoon
I like
was
the
good.
animation around the Lola.
It was,
Yeah, yeah.
The
That
whole,
was a good animation.
The whole CGI stuff, that was like, it was. I
That's
mean,
mad.
they have a big budget anyways, but it
Yeah,
was
they got
sick.
it. Like,
It was good. Movies overhated, bro. It was pretty
Yeah.
good.
Bro,
People
yeah,
just
people
can't
are-
enjoy stuff, bro. People gotta take everything so
Bro,
seriously.
majority is just LeBron haters, bro. Like, oh my.
Bro, I don't know what they're expecting for like a movie with the star as an athlete being the actor. I don't know what they were expecting. I don't know what they were expecting like the Titanic or something, bro. Like it was
exactly.
To be honest, if
I'm
you're
not-
just gonna make LeBron there as an actor, why not just put his real family there? Like, I just want
Exactly.
to put that out there.
Yeah,
Maybe
did
they
they
want
use
to
Jordan's
include
real
it.
family? They used Jordan's real family, right?
No, they didn't.
No,
I'm
they
pretty sure
didn't?
they didn't.
They did.
Oh,
That
Jordan,
guy.
Jordan kids are old, bro.
in
No,
the
at the
movie.
time,
in
though.
the movie.
He wasn't he 36
No, I
as
mean-
well when he filmed Space Jam?
Oh,
Space
you
Jam?
mean that?
Yeah.
I don't know. But
But yeah.
it was good.
I thought it was enjoyable, and there's nothing wrong with bad films being enjoyable. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's true.
Anything else?
What else was there in the movie? I'm trying to think.
They had a bunch of
Bro,
Easter
the
egg
Goon Squad,
references.
the Goon Squad, what's it called? In this movie is better than the old one.
Now the
Uh,
monsters.
Yeah, the monster.
The
I mean,
monsters are monsters.
they're more memorable in this movie because they're actual players.
Yeah.
I guess
Oh.
no, but it wasn't actually AD. It was like basically the kid used his phone to like make a copy of AD.
Yeah.
So
I
it
think it was
was,
voiced
but, like,
by
it's
AD.
still-
Yeah, it was still acted out by AD.
I guess.
I think they did motion
even
capture.
like, even
with
if they
AD,
weren't
probably.
who they were, like the characters, they
Oh,
look cooler.
I
They're,
love that cameo for the Monstars though. Like when they were on
Yeah.
the sidelines. Nice,
Yeah, that was
like,
nice.
nice reference. They had
There was a
actually,
lot of references.
Yeah, they
to,
had a
like the
lot of-
Matrix,
Mhm.
Mad Max,
Yeah, Rick and Morty, and it was so
Rick
weird.
and Morty. Yeah, as soon as
Yeah.
Casablanca, like this movie from the 1940s that they just referenced for some reason.
was it the black and white?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Casablanca.
Probably because Warner Bros owns it.
Yeah, Warner Bros.
Warner Bros. has a lot of
yeah,
Easter
you
eggs.
just see all those characters in the like what's it called in the background watching
Yeah,
the game.
you see
Bro, there's
Batman.
like King Kong, like what? I saw it.
Yeah,
Robin, the
budget
Iron
for that
There
Giant,
was
must
a
have
Game
been
of Thrones
crazy.
people.
Let
Yeah.
me see the buggy for space.
Game of LeBron or LeBron of Thrones, whatever they say.
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
What else? I mean, you know, it's just one of those movies you don't think about it too hard, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
but like these hard movie critics are just nah.
Yeah, they're just like. Oh,
Bro, it was only 150 mil for the
that's actually
production
pretty
budget.
cheap when you compare it to like
Oh,
other
yeah,
big
Yeah,
budget
they, okay.
blockbusters.
For CGI?
Yeah, it must have been more
No,
though.
in Justice League they spent almost 700 million. It looked terrible. What the hell?
What was
is wrong
that?
with your computer?
Yo, it's broken. Leave me alone.
Oh, I thought like.
Oh, I didn't make a noise. It says,
It's a fan.
yeah, there's a fan inside of that.
So
Anything else you guys want to talk about, or
I think it's time to wrap it up
Alright,
for the
time to
first
wrap it
episode,
up.
the
Alright.
first audio episode. How should I say?
Yeah,
Money in the Bank, it's almost over.
Money in the
No, I mean,
Bank?
it's not over, but they didn't do the ladder match.
Oh yeah, talking about Money in the Bank.
They did the women's ladder match.
2021
Who
Money in the
cares?
Bank.
I mean,
Real
I mean,
quick.
we all care
Yeah, we
about
definitely.
women.
Wait,
What? Yo, nah, bro, you
Why
can't
you-
do that.
No, because
Yo, I'm cutting
Nah,
that, bro.
whatever.
Nah, I'm cutting that. What the
future case of unknown cut it. But
future go?
my Money in the Bank winner is Seth Rollins. Wait, no, who did I say it was? I forgot.
There's Drew McIntyre, there's
Drew
Shinsuke,
no,
there's Matt
Shinsuke.
Riddle.
Shinsuke is gonna win the Money in the Bank contract.
well, that's it. We're gonna wrap it up. Thanks for listening. Subscribe to the Sixth Sense podcast.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Case man fell to the ground right now. He's in shock.
Rick and Morty. Oh, there's a new episode of Rick and Morty today, too. It's such a great day. Wow.
Yeah.
Bro,
Bro,
things
I need
that
to watch the
happen
next
today.
episode, but I can't be so. I'm just depressed after the last episode. I
Did he
watched.
try to kill himself?
Yeah.
that was a
I-
deep episode.
That's
Alright.
it. Peace.
Peace, love, and hugs.
Peace, love, and hugs.
Who says that?
The great one.
Oh, the great one.
I
I know there's a wrestling dude. Alright. Bye.
Press the button, dude.
Pause button.
Yeah, you-